Hello, my loves. Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, um, this might sound weird, but I want to take a moment of silence to release the past life. A moment of silence to the past life, to all the karmic cycles and all the inner work that you had to do. So I'm spreading love on this Tuesday. Let's see what this general message. Yeah, definitely. Bye past. Seriously. Like RIP to the past life and all the lessons and all the people who had to show up in your life, whether it could have been family, friends, all that they have taught us, all that we have learned about ourselves, our soul, the old soul contracts is going out. And we welcome and embrace newness, like health, vitality, love, abundance, prosperity. And thank you to all the old soul contracts, right? So, for the general message, let's see what Spirit has. If my intuition will say anything, let's see what's going on. Well, love is in the air. Some of you prepare yourself for a brand new start. Like love is in the air. Some of you too, new start is like some of you guys have a brand new position. So congratulations to all of you who are starting a brand new job. I just even heard a hair show. Some of you guys can be having a hair show. You could have created products like for hair and you're going to have a hair show. Some of you guys are hairstylists and you could just be opening up your own salon. Or you could be getting a brand new hairstyle because I just seen someone being like spun around in the chair. So shout out to the newness for the general message. Open up and embrace the new. And some of you, I even hear secrets will be exposed sooner than you think. Some of you, there's going to be secrets that are going to be exposed, and this can help you. Spirit's been hinting at you for a while. Some of you guys, you'll know who this is. This is just a general message, but Spirit has been hinting at you for a while, and you could have been watching tarot. And there's going to be secrets that are going to be exposed. Some of you guys are about to get plastic surgery, and you can be really afraid about the doctor, and I see your surgery being successful. All right. Spirit also wants you to know it's going to be up to you. Another general message is up to you. Some of you, if you have been dating someone and you want to know if it's going to last, if this person's worthwhile, Spirit says it's up to you. Like you get to choose. You get to use your free will to decide on if you want this love to stay and if you want to make it work or if you want to go. Like you get to choose. The choice is going to be up to you. All right. All right. Let the show begin. Let the show begin. Oh, I just also heard your manifestations are going to be coming in quicker and earlier than you expect. Manifestations coming in quicker and earlier than you expect. Okay. So Spirit says, sit with yourself for a while. Take a deep breath, sit with yourself for a while, and you decide what you want to call in this season. All right. First out is Capricorn. I didn't even timestamp that. Capricorn, let's see what's coming for you. Spirit says don't mix business with pleasure. Like, be careful about mixing business with pleasure. And for you to fully get to know people before you allow them into your life completely. Okay? Like, Spirit says, I just hear the same thing. Be careful of mixing business with pleasure, or even like family with business. Be careful of even mixing family and business, because you may not know this person and they can ruin your reputation if things don't go well. So they want you to sit for a minute. I don't know what this is all about. You know, they want you to sit for a minute and just be careful. Don't be impulsive and make a quick decision. They want you to take your time. All right? For whatever Capricorn, you'll know who you are. Just be careful of mixing business and pleasure, or family with business. They're just trying to say, like, maybe you can find another way, or someone else to help you. They also want you to know that your business is gonna grow. Things will grow. You are gonna start to see more growth in your business. Things are going to start happening faster for you. And it's because Spirit also said, like, more careful planning is needed. All right. One of you Capricorns is really concerned about business. They said more careful planning is needed. And just to sit with yourself, you know exactly what you need to do. And if somebody hurts you, they're in for a rude awakening. Okay. Because some of you, I even see like you crying and you wiping your eyes and you're trying. But they're telling, like, if somebody hurts you, they're in for a rude awakening. Don't ever think that what someone has done to you, they're going to like get away with it. This sounds like some stuff, Capricorn. Yeah, don't think that if someone hurts you, they will get away with it. The Spirit is basically like, you know, the rule of karma. What you put out, you get back. So if they put out some stuff to you, just know that the universe is going to take care of it. Some of you too, like a few pounds. I see you like trying to put on jeans and you are struggling to get your jeans on. You could have put on some weight, but in your hips. I mean, if the weight goes to the hips, that's not a bad thing at all. That's the way I feel. If the weight goes to the hips, baby, it's better than other places. But yeah, a few pounds in your hips specifically. What else is happening for you, Capricorn? And Spirit says, don't move yet. Like, you need to like use all your resources. Like, there could be other things that need your attention right now. If you are thinking about like making a quick move, it's better to hold off on the move, because that money, you're going to be surprised of how that money is going to like be needed. Like, the money that you could be thinking about to just like get up and move, you're going to end up needing that money. So just be careful. Everything is like a warning, Capricorn, like making fast moves. Be careful of making fast moves. And whatever you're going through, they're saying like you don't want it to spill over in your company or in your business or in your work. You don't want it to spill in your professional life. So just even like a way for you, Capricorn, if you just need to take off one day and eliminate the clutter in your life, in your mind, and get control over whatever adversity is going on in your world. That way you can return to work with a clear head and everything is good. All right. Some of you drinking a lot of tea. I see a whole lot of tea. I also see somebody so thirsty to see you. Like, somebody is really, really thirsty to see you. They see the best in you. And I even hear taking a deep dive. Some of you Capricorns might go to the beach. Some of you guys might go swimming. Some of you guys are going to be cleaning. You could be like complaining about the condition of your house and how the house is just so filthy. And Capricorn. Oh, Cappy Cap. Baby, you got a lot going on this week. Even something about a vacuum breaking down. If the vacuum broke down, you may have to buy a new vacuum. All right. And if you have a baby, your baby could be teething. And you're still going to be working on your confidence. Like if you were in a situation that took your confidence away, it's like you're still going to be working on your confidence. But even if you do have a little bit of weight in your hips, I don't see that stopping the show, honey. I don't see that like stopping no show. So let's see, Capricorn, because that was so many different messages. I also hear deep harmony and love. So I don't know, like the way that I feel this, Capricorn, like, are you still overcoming some adversity and you're still trying to open up the door to love as well? Or are you in a loving relationship already and you're dealing with adversity that has to do with someone outside of your love connection? All right. Because it's like you got all kinds of stuff going on inside of you. And I see somebody like trying to kiss on you, and your mind is just all over the place. You're just scattered brain when it comes to love life. And I even hear like on the defense, you know, you can even be on the defense of like people trying to get close to you but once again, it just has to seems like it's just to do with a betrayal from your past that's still causing you some grief or pain. You have lots of recognition. One thing I will tell you, like if you were hurt in love in the past, I feel like this is a season of recognition when it comes to love. Somebody recognize your worth. I just see somebody all over your body. All right. And if you've been working really hard, I see recognition when it comes to your work. Good afternoon. I see recognition when it comes to your work. I just see so much stuff going on inside your mind, though, and your heart. Your mind is at conflict. Your mind is at conflict. What did I just say? What in the hot Cheetos? Yeah, you have lots of victory and success when it comes to love and work. Look at it. You have material harvest. Can I tell you something? Like it's so crazy. Like it's so crazy how you can be overcoming adversity while still sitting in a blessing all at the same time. You know that can coexist, right? You sitting in a beautiful season while still having to deal with adversity. That can happen. And if that is happening to you, Capricorn, Spirit wants you to know, like, you're going to weather the storm. You're strong. You are strong, and you are a backbone for many people, and you will weather the storm, whether you realize it or not, whether you see it or not. Maybe right now when you come to this video, you may not see how you're going to overcome the obstacles and the things that are going on within your life. But let me tell you, baby, you don't say victory and success for no reason. You're going to be okay. So yeah, you have lots of, some of you too, I just even hear there's plenty more fish in the sea. So there's two types of Capricorns. One of you, you're booed up because I see somebody really trying to soothe you. Somebody who's like, they love your body. They love your mind. They love listening to you talk. They're trying to keep it okay, like together. They're trying to keep a calm demeanor, but on the inside, they're just boiling with passion for you. And then if you did go through a breakup and you are talking to somebody new, this person doesn't have a clue of what you're going through on the inside. So just know, like, there's plenty more fish in the seas. If you did have to release some pain from your heart, you do have victory and success when it comes to love. And once again, if you've been trying to materialize like prosperity and like abundance in your company or whatever you're building, you're going to be very successful this week with that. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Your kids might ask you to go to McDonald's. I'm loving it. Okay. Your kids, baby, might want fast food. Okay. I wanted to. How y'all doing? That's so crazy. I've been going on live on Mondays like for the past 2 months, and I promise you, I took this Monday off, and I feel like I haven't been on YouTube in so long. All right, singles. Singles. Let me tell you how let me tell you something. If you even sleeping with somebody, your mind is someplace else. You hear me? You in the bed with somebody, you guys are getting wild and your mind is just someplace else. What is going on, Cappy Cat? See? Well, it says holding back. Look at it. You're holding back from a fire sign and you're focused on your happiness. You could have cut somebody off. Let me tell you, you cut somebody off. You cut off somebody who they may play hard to get. They may act like a victim a lot. This can be an Aries, a Sag. I just heard Libra, by the way. Aries, Sagittarius. But I just Libra. For some reason, too, I just heard Fashion Nova. Some of you guys can be ordering clothes from online, Fashion Nova. But you have lots of happiness. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, whatever you're going through, this stuff, because it seems like stuff, honey. Whatever you're going through, you start to hold back from the person. You don't communicate. You go distant. You go into hermit mode. This is probably where you're like crying and trying to get it together. You, Queen of Swords, you're focused on your independence and like cutting anything out that kind of like disturbs your peace. You're focusing on your happiness and the Nine of Cups. Like your wish comes true, a love life. So you cut somebody out and manifest a new love life. All right, for work. Ooh, look, I told you. Baby, you get your boo thing and some money. Come on with it. What else could you want? Peace, right? Peace. So you get lots of money, abundance from work. And you might be tired. But can I tell you something about your tiredness, right? I feel like you're healing. I feel like when you're in the healing period and you're trying to like work really hard, it kind of like conflicts because your spirit is tired. Your spirit is tired, especially if you're purging someone and you're trying to put your energy into working. That's tough. You know, especially if your work is like, it requires a lot of your energy. But yeah, you're going to feel really tired. Some of you may be getting lots of money and you may take a break from work, all right, to recuperate. Like you may feel like you're slowing down. Your energy is slowing down. You're tired. You get lots of abundance and money, but it's enough for you to like take a break. So if you need a break, Capricorn, take a break. Spirit says staying afloat for the rest of the month. Like your bills are going to be taken care of for the rest of the month. You don't have to worry about that. Let me just do one more card. I shouldn't do that because I'm going to do it for everybody. Spirit wants you to have faith in your dreams. And you got some coworkers and people who are praying for you, Capricorn. Just know that. I feel like I was on that. Oh, I was. Oh, my God. Sagittarius. Saggy. What y'all doing, honey? 18. Sagittarius. Ooh, I hear ain't nobody can take your place. Somebody feels that nobody can take your place. You can be making love to someone. And can I tell you something? You want me to tell you all their secrets? Sagittarius, if you making love to somebody butt naked in the bed, can I tell you all their secrets? That's not even funny. I be doing too much. This person is... okay, so you're waiting for somebody new? Okay. If you're a Sag with somebody in your life right now, they think that you are so smart. They find you to be so intelligent. If you are with somebody, you make them feel complete. But at the same time, they feel really nervous. And they feel like you're going to cut them off. They feel like you're going to cut them off because you've been complaining about them. They feel like you're going back and forth with yourself about them. You're going round and round in circles when it comes to them. And something deep inside them tells them that you want things to be like, you want to speed it up because you feel like it's going too slow. But they are catching feelings for you, and you make their heart race, and they feel like you can be their best friend. They just feel it. Something inside of them just feels like, yo, you could really be my best friend. And yep. You could be their best friend. And let me see. But they wonder, are you self-centered? Are you in it for yourself? Or are you in it because you're interested in them? And if you brought up that you have a violent past or that you could have been more aggressive, they knew about it. They could have saw you before, or they could have either seen you be aggressive before, or they could have heard about it, like someone talk about it. So they know that you're going through a transformation, or you're in transition into something new. They know this already. Your voice always plays in the back of their mind. They were wondering if you are, like, they could have wondered if you had mental issues. Like if you go in and out of like deep consciousness or something. What the hell? They've been sitting with themselves, and they think that you are their devoted life partner, but they're still just not sure. They're just not sure. So if you wanted to know what is going on with this person, that's what's going on with them. They know that you feel like they're playing mind games. They know that you feel this. They feel like, they also know that you're the Empress. Like, that's so obvious. They feel like it's so obvious that you are the Empress. And they also may feel like you played a victim. You played a victim, and you have a personality that's larger than life itself. And they feel when you're not as interested in them anymore. And they're wondering if things will grow, if things will change. This person has all kinds of thoughts. I told you I'm going to tell you all their secrets. Why did I just hear hush money? Somebody may pay you hush money. They may pay you money to not tell the truth or tell a judge, or what the heck? Somebody may give you hush money. They may pay you off to like silence you if you got a case or something. Jesus Christ. I hear aggravated assault or first degree murder. Oh man, why me? Why I gotta? Okay. That was a little bit too much. But if it came out, then it came out, right? I want to move on so bad. Let me. Oh my God, for real? That just made me like, what in the whole heck? Like paying a person off in hush money. Like, that's too much. What am I channeling right now, right? Some of you are going to be winning money. She said that went left real quick. It did, right? Like, what? Who's on this live? Who was on this live? But anyway, I'm trying to move on. I really am trying to move on, y'all. Y'all got me challenged stuff. Who's on this live? I really am trying to move on. Okay, let me breathe. Dang. I done messed myself up trying to like skip over that in my intuition. So I hear deep I hear deep harmony. I hear deep harmony, and you know, Sag, you may be struggling. Wait, is that back to the money? Honey, not that kind of money. You know, Sag, you may be struggling and overcoming depression Like things that just didn't work out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just be like mourning the loss of all the things that you hoped that would come true that didn't work out for you. And it could have took you a while. Sometimes you get lost in it. Y'all, not the hush money. Can't believe that came out. Some of you guys are going to be doing laundry this week, and you just want a sound mind, and you want to feel safe. Some of you guys have not been feeling safe in your body. You could have been struggling with image, and that could have been in your family, like family of women who struggled with image, who struggled with eating disorders, and you want to overcome that. Some of you Sagittarius are going to find yourself to be a little bit more intuitive, and you're going to be using your intuition this week, especially when if you meet new people, or you're going to be dealing with a divine counterpart this week. You have a divine counterpart that there's something magical about it, but you just don't know. You're just not sure, you know? And a lot of times, Sagittarius, you're going to be wondering, like, what are they thinking? You're also going to be a magnet for success, whether you realize it or not. You're going to be a magnet for success, and you might meet somebody who's attractive. If you're a Sagittarius, no options. You might meet somebody who's attractive, but the only thing about them is that they're short. You know, they're shorter than what you would like. And I also hear being presented with an opportunity. But you know, I'm sorry. Let's just get this out the way. If you have a court case, if you dealing with some legal stuff, you may be able to like get a deal. All right. Somebody got a court case up in here because it's coming back up again. Like you're going to be able to like cut a deal. And I hear a thin line between love and hate. So is this too much? It's come back up and I'm trying to run away from it. So maybe you trying to run away from it too. And it keep coming back up. All right. Just know that there's some court stuff in this reading. Some of you guys are going to go back to the gym. If you stop going to the gym, you're going to start going back to the gym this week. This week, you're back in there. And I don't care how you may look at your own self, Sagittarius. Yo, there's people, especially if you go to the gym, I see people checking you out. You look really good. Like you may not see yourself as looking good, but people see you to like, you look fit. You look so toned. Like, you know, there's people in the gym that's admiring your body. So I don't know what you see when you looking in the mirror, but they looking at you, honey, and they look like they having a good time watching you. Like you're very, very fit, whether you realize it or not. Let me see what's going on. How long have I been on this? Let me see. Another thing too, Sagittarius, if you're going out on a date, you don't need to be like serious. Some of you guys, you took yourself off the market for a while and you're going on a date and it's like you already think it's going to fail before you even started. Like you just started. You just started dating and you're already feeling like it's going to be a failure. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Some of you too, like you're going back into the classroom. If you were a teacher, you could have been working remote and it doesn't even have to be a teacher, but I don't know why. I just see a classroom. It could be an office. It doesn't have to be a classroom, but you could have been working remote and you are about to go back into the building, baby. Be careful of getting parking tickets. Be careful where you park. Make sure you feed that meter this week, Sagittarius, because I see your officer putting a ticket on your window shield. So you better watch out where you park. You know, those people be so money hungry. Hold on. You're also going to be starving your distractions, okay? And finishing up projects. So you're going to be emotionally withdrawn from someone and praying. But this, like, You're emotionally withdrawing, you're praying, you're taking some time out for yourself to pray, to be by yourself, to be one with yourself. You just want things to work out. And I don't know if this is like for your love life and business. Is it for both? It can be for both, you know? Yeah, it's time for you. Like, you're making a sacrifice. You're making a sacrifice. You have a new business opportunity. But what is this sacrifice you're making? Maybe the fear of everything just falling apart, Sagittarius. Have you become like numb? Like when something good happens, you try not to even get too happy because you just feel like it's going to fall apart anyway. Because maybe that's what needs to be sacrificed. Like I mean, I understand how you feel. I really understand how you feel, but maybe you need to release that part of your identity, always feeling like it's not going to be worth it and it's just going to fail anyway. Like maybe you struggle to believe that things can actually have a happily ever after because everything that you ever went after that made you excited, it's like it was taken away from you. That's a real thing. You know, like the fear of being too hopeful. Yeah. Yeah, you need to sacrifice what happened in the past, the things that didn't work out, the love situations that you thought would grow and it didn't work, and you're fearful because I see there's lovers here, but I hear the messiest divorce ever. Some of you guys been through the messiest divorce ever in your life, and it just like ruined you. I want to know about who you connected to. Who you connected to? You know what else is so beautiful? If you're with somebody and they lost the lover, you could be going to the water with them to release the ashes. That is so beautiful. You know, like suppose you're even like a daughter. I see this vision. It doesn't have to be, but let's just go with the vision that I see. So I see like two women. So it can be, I'm just assuming that these two women could be sisters. Suppose you're two sisters and you lost your mom and you guys been holding on to the ashes, and I see you both going to the water in order to like release the ashes, you know? And then let me just say this. Let me just say this too. Stay with me. Please stay with me. Let me just say this too. Like whoever you're with, every time like you do something kind and you're full of life, they start to feel like, I don't think I deserve you. So y'all both sitting and thinking that y'all don't deserve good stuff. All right. That's so sad though. Y'all need a kumbaya together. I'm gonna tell you that. Singles. What's going on? Somebody like Spirit also said like you feel like your mom and dad issues are controlling you. You feel like your mommy issues and your dad issues are like controlling your life and ruining your love life, but Spirit says you could speak love over it. You know, let's just be honest. At this point in the game, don't we all got some stuff passed down from the generation that we all cleaning up at this point? Okay, but singles. See? Ace of Pentacles. This is so sad. I'm about to cry. Why does your person's energy make me want to cry? They're trying to be the man that you want them to be. You're going to have a new opportunity, or you're going to meet a new person in your life, and they're trying to be the alpha male. If you spoke to them about alpha male or alpha females and cheating, and you've been hinting to them all these things that you would want in a dream lover, they're trying to be that. But I don't know what's going on inside of them. What's going on with this person? They fell in love with you already, and they can feel very confused. Now, let me tell you this. If you're single, just know that you're going to have a few options, and like people who are going to fall in love with you. You're going to have a few options that are going to come to you. And Spirit says they're going to live right in your city too. They're right in your city. They're right in your town. You're going to meet these people very sporadically and they're going to fall in love with you. Like, you going to have to decide. Some of you Sagittarius, I'm talking about for this summer, you may have 3 strong options this summer, 3 strong options, 3 strong potentials to like settle down with. And you're going to have to decide like where you want your heart to be. But why do I feel like you're just so disconnected emotionally? Like, you just don't trust love. Like, with these 3 options, I feel like you're just not that enthusiastic about it. Like, why does it feel like that? Like, you're just counting them out already. 3 strong options that one of them is they're gonna be all up in your DM. And let me see. The other one, there's just something about the other one. They're going to be communicating a lot to you. Yeah, look at this. You got lovers. You got lovers. You got lovers. I knew it. You have lovers. They're all going to be communicating to you. You have lovers coming towards you and one sending you an offer to go out. Maybe they could be afraid because they may feel like you have other options. Maybe they just feel it. Like, maybe they're afraid to pursue you. Like, they love you. But maybe they just feel like you have other options, other suitors, people that are probably better than them, you know? That's what's going on. You know, this might sound a little weird too, but some of you Sagittariuses, you might be like self-conscious about hair. Like, if you're feminine, you may have like hair in places that you don't want it to be. So you could be trying to get a wax, you know, like maybe you're Sagittarius, you're a woman and you have like a mustache and you can't stand it. And you're trying to find a way to like get rid of facial hair. Ooh, I almost did some. I'm about to move on. Let me see for work. I see you saving money. I see you saving money. Yeah. You have the, like, whatever you're working on right now is your dream, you know? So this is one thing I can tell you. You're going to need to be really flexible, especially if you're a Sagittarius. If you're a Sagittarius that, you work by yourself, like you're an entrepreneur. Spirit's saying like you need to compromise. You need to be more flexible when it comes to your spending. Sometimes you may overspend. They want you to save more than what you spend. And others of you, you can have 2 jobs, and one job you use all that money to put into your savings, and the other job, like, you use it to pay the bills. All right. That's what I see. Like, you having enough money to create the life that you want and to put money into your savings. All right. You listening to your inner voice and having the courage to make the changes. Yeah. You listening to your inner voice and having the courage to make the changes that you want. There's just a lot of money that you're putting into a savings account. I see it. If you look, this person is like, I can't touch this, honey. Let me hide this in this account so I will not spend it. So you're going to be really strict with yourself with putting money and, like, hiding it from yourself so that you won't spend it. You know what it is too, Sagittarius, because you're the type that will say, "Oh, I'm just going into the store or the mall to buy one thing," and then you come out with so many things, and then you feel so guilty. Somebody could be planning a surprise party for you. Yeah, Spirit wants you to hold the vision. Hold your vision of love. Hold your vision of what you want to do when it comes to like your money or your house. Hold the vision. And they want you to, this just fell out, like you are good enough. Sometimes you may wonder if you're good enough. You may have self-doubt. Will my vision come true? Will it happen? You have so much opposition. Will I ever find the love of my life? Will I ever get the house? Will I ever be able to pay all these bills? Some of you guys want to be debt free, and it's like you are good enough, you know? And nothing is set in stone yet. So if you're still trying to figure out a love situation, you have a few options. Another thing, one thing, somebody just wants to bring the best out of you. They don't want to hurt you, and they don't want you to leave them alone. And they can't stop talking about you. Aquarius. Well, I want to say under the sea. That's the Little Mermaid. You may be watching the Little Mermaid. You You may be watching The Little Mermaid this week. You may be with a little kid and you guys are watching a lot of you could eat, what's the movie that just came out recently? I can't even think about it. There's a kid movie that just came out recently. But yeah, I see you. You are welcome. I see you watching children movies and you with children and you feeling very, very exhausted. You're just going to be very tired this week, Aquarius, and you're going to want to stay in the house. Like, you're not going to even want to go out or do anything. Some of you, too, you think it's better to stay in because you're going to be cooking more. You're going to be cooking more because you want to save money. So you're also going to be hearing some news about somebody because I hear like, oh my goodness, for real, they swing both ways. You may hear some information about somebody that you may not have known. Like somebody's just going to share it with you. And there's another part of me that feels like whoever tells you this information, a part of you doesn't even really care. It doesn't seem like you really care, but somebody could be gossiping to you, giving you the tea. You're going to feel very, very content with just being by yourself and just being at home. And if you have children, just being with your children and just watching movies. That's all I really feel for your energy this week. Spirit says you're getting really clear on what it is that you want. You know, like you already know exactly what you want. Some of you Aquariuses could have even have it written down on paper already on what you want and how you're going to get it. If you're in the chat, hit the like button, please. Your family can also be thinking about you a lot. You have a lot of family, Aquarius, that's thinking about you and thinking about the growth. Like they remember when you were just young and running around and now you are a grown woman or a grown man and like you're coming into your own and you have overcome so much. You're going to have a lot of people like if you are in your house just minding your business and then there's like different family members that pop up in your head. It's like because they're thinking about how much you have grown and they can't believe it. Like how much you have learned and the beautiful woman or the beautiful man that you have turned into. They even feel like you are so beautiful or so handsome in comparison to like your younger days when you were still trying to like grow into your looks. It's like you're finding yourself. They can tell that you are finding yourself and you're finding what works for you. If you run to the store, I see somebody trying to give you their number. You run to the store and they like give you their number. Let me see what else for Aquarius. Oh my God, Aquarius, you have such a quiet week. Your week is so quiet to the point where I can't even pull nothing out of your energy. You also have like two people who are daydreaming about you, but I don't know, like you just seem so isolated. You seem so hermit mode to me. Like you just want to be to yourself. Let me see. Yeah, you're focused on home. That's so funny. I'm like, I just see you at home. Like you're just focused on home. I hear you're going through a transition. It could be a transition of a lifestyle. Some of you guys are going into a transition of a lifestyle. It could be an upgrade. You know, you could have been a different type of Aquarius. You could have been more like, I don't know. It just seems like you're going through a transition. Let me see. Some of you rinsing your hair. You may rinse your hair over. Yeah. You're moving in a positive direction in your life. Some of you getting your feet done. But yeah, you're patient. You're planning out. You already know exactly what to do. You're just moving. You're moving in the right position when it comes to your life. If you just wanted to know, like you are on the right path, you can trust yourself and you're going to be, it's like smooth sailing. You know, if you just came out of a hard time where things could have been, you know, the cat is scratching, the dog is barking, the kids is going nuts and you know, pots and pans beating. It's like it's going to be a more quiet time for you to find balance and for you to trust. Spirit just wants you to trust. You even drinking more water and feeling a little restless, but you're moving into a positive direction. Some of you guys can just be moving all together. Let me see. And it's not boredom, it's just contentment. Like you're fine. Some of you are tired of working. You could think like, damn, I wish I can just quit my job and be with somebody who'll pay all my bills. Some of you Aquariuses are thinking that. But yeah, it shows a time of healing. So maybe this is why it's so quiet. I feel like you just came through a healing phase and you probably just need to integrate everything that you learned. Yeah. So when it says your dreams need a practical plan, I feel like you are in the planning stage. You're being patient and planning for your dreams. And you have a lot of luck that's going to be on your side. So you're moving in a positive direction. Your life is going to get way more, like it's going to be more fulfilled, more balance, more peace. Spirit says that could be the transition that you're actually going towards. More peace, more balance, more contentment. Let's see what's happening if you're single. It shows commitment. You could be in a relationship or you're manifesting a relationship. Somebody can be manifesting a relationship with you. It's so sad. Like if you close the door on a fire sign, they could have been trying to manifest a relationship with you. This fire sign comes out all the time. Like, can they show another person? I just feel like this fire sign comes out. Yeah. So there's two things. Like somebody could be obsessed with the fact that things did not turn out the way that they hoped it would turn out between you and them. Like somebody who's just wishing, hoping, praying that they could be in a commitment with you. I even hear like a lot of false starts, a lot of false hope. This person is, you know, can even be a Capricorn. But they're really, really disappointed. They really wanted things to work out with you. You know, they'll probably communicate to you. They feel really stressed. It's like this is all they've wanted. Or they could be waiting on communication. They could be obsessed with being in a happy, loving life with you. They may also feel on the outside of you. Maybe they feel like you already have like a happy, peaceful, content life without them. You know, they feel like they're out on the outsides of you and they feel really burdened and stressed. It's like they want to be in your life, you know? They could be trying to manifest you. But I want to know how they trying to manifest you. Because these days, you don't never really know what people be trying to do behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. How are they trying to manifest you? Like, would it clarify this magician? They just wish things would move faster. They feel like things are so slow. They feel like they could be such a loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind, like person to you, you know, but oh my God, I've been talking about court the whole time with with Sagittarius, and then you say you just came back from court. Let me tell you something, honey. I'm on Aquarius. Let me see. No, Spirit said I can stop. I'm fine. Okay, so that's that. And for work, things can be slowing down at your job. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're happy that the pace is kind of slowing down at work. You have a breakthrough. Some of you guys have a brand new job that's about to start, or you're about to be given a brand new position. You have a brand new position that's about to start. So if there's a slowdown and you feel like the need to rest, Aquarius, it's because there's a huge breakthrough coming through. So no matter what you're doing for work, even if you work at a company, things could be slow at the company now, which is giving you time to finish up your paperwork, Aquarius, and get other little things done. But it's only because in a short period of time after that, you're going to have a huge breakthrough. Okay. Somebody close to you may be getting married and asking your daughter, if you have a daughter, to be the flower girl. Virgo. Virgo, why it sound like action is happening? Virgo. There's a lot of action. You may be going out to a party. You may be invited out to a party, a celebration. Somebody wants to spend the night with you. Or let me just tell you this. If you do go out and you see somebody from your past and they see you, this person has been trying to manifest you. They've been wanted you back. You're all that they think about. They want to know if you have a man or if you got a girlfriend. They want you so, so bad. Whoever this person is, I feel like they know you or they've seen you already. They want you really bad. Somebody is watching you from a distance, and it's like they have so much eagerness in their spirit of how bad that they really want you. I just see you going to a huge event, like people could be playing, I want to say dice or dominoes or spades. There's all kinds of stuff going on at this event. I see smokers. It could be hookah. And somebody wants to buy you a ticket to fly you out. Wherever you go, Virgo, just know that there's a lot of people there that had their eyes on you, and there's people who watch you. There's people who feel like you light up a room. What else is going on for you? You also may see people that you don't like wherever this event is, because I see you rolling your eyes. There's probably people there that you don't even like. And there's also people who feel like you don't get the recognition that you deserve. Like you deserve way more than what you get, Virgo. Whether it be at work, whether it be in a family situation. It's just somebody just feels like you do not get the recognition that you really deserve. And they've been dying to hang out with you, whoever this person is. Let me see. Some of you guys could be going to a college party, or they could be sending their child away to college and you get invited to a party. There's so many people in your energy. I'm trying to get around it to see what else is going on in your life. You're just going to be around a lot of people. And a lot of people that want to talk to you or get to know you. And if you are dealing with somebody, let's go to that. If you are dealing with somebody now, they may feel like things are moving so slow. Or you may feel like things are just moving really slow right now, and it could be boring. It could be boring to you. It could be boring to them. Somebody just feels like it's just going so slow, and they can't tell if you're still interested or not, or vice versa. I even hear the swingers club. Somebody may want to bring you to a swingers club. They love the way you dress. You dress so nice. And they like the way that you stand up for yourself. They also feel like you're the opposite of them. It's all kind of stuff going on. Somebody also feels very, very protective of you. Like whoever this person is, you may feel like they're lazy. Like that's what they want to do is just like lay in the house and they don't like to go out. And you like to go out. You like people to show you a good time, but this person just wants to lay down and lay in the house, and you just think they're lazy. They have low effort and you feel like they can barely even afford you, or they're just focused on their looks. But when it comes to like courting a woman and doing, or a man or whatever, doing things, like they don't do it. So, and then there's somebody else who takes back everything that they ever said against you. Like somebody could have like really tried to call you out and tried to, I even hear homewrecker. Somebody could have made you out to be like a homewrecker, and they didn't want to take any credit in the things that they said about you or the jokes that they were making or all the things that they were trying to do to destroy your character. They called you a homewrecker, and they wish that they could take it all back, you know? I don't know, like it's almost like somebody could have made efforts to try to destroy your character and it all went down to the drain. It all went down in vain. Like even if this person was to try to talk about you in front of other people, like nobody really paid attention. I see like if this person tried to talk bad about you, it's like I see other people on their phones, like just scrolling on their phones, you know, like nobody even really listened to it. Some people could have like laughed underneath their mouth because laugh underneath their breath because they could have felt like this person was just taking low blows at you because they were hating, you know, like deep down inside people around them could have just thought that they were hating anyway and that they didn't know how to take rejection. They could have felt like you rejected them. They didn't know how to take rejection. So they were just trying to sub you. But it didn't work. They wish they could just take it back. They feel like they failed you or they failed your trust and you won't ever open back up to them again. It's just all kinds of stuff. I don't even know where you are. But wherever you are, you need to leave because it gets so overwhelming for you. You may get overwhelmed in like crowds. You may take on too many energies. I feel like there's too many energies around you. And some of you too, you may need to take another class. You know, like you were trying to get certified or try to get licensed in something and you are short of like 2 classes. You may need to take 2 classes. All right. If you are dating somebody, they have a feeling that you're starting to second guess the connection. They feel like you're starting to second guess the connection, that you don't feel the same way, that you feel like it's not going the way that you wanted it to go. And you were hoping that it would grow and it's taking longer than you thought and you feel very offended. Let me see. It shows harmony. But yeah, see, moving on. You could be moving on from a connection, you know, like you thought it was going to be wish fulfillment, but or with time, you thought that the issues would dissolve on its own, or you felt like the person probably just needed time. You thought that the person needed time to move on from whatever they were going through, but it's almost like the deeper that you look into things, the more you feel like you're making excuses for this person. And if they really wanted to be with you, and if they really seen you the way that you thought that they seen you, then they would make a better effort. This is, I don't know. You could be trying to move on and this person is still holding on to hope that things will work. Like they're holding on to hope that things will pick up again. They do want to see you. And they feel like things started off so innocent. Like things started off so innocent. But they don't think you believe them. This person thinks that you don't really believe in them. And they can be like heartbroken. Like, well, if this doesn't manifest, this will actually break this person's heart. If it doesn't, because mind you, they're still holding on to hope. So if it doesn't manifest, it's going to break their heart. Some people feel like you're more sharper with your tongue than you used to be. You could have been taking a more passive approach to things, and now you're just starting to speak how you feel. Like there's people who notice the difference in you. Let me see. Yeah, Spirit wants you to surrender. Surrender and don't let your past hold you back. So you can be holding on to like some past regret, some past pain. When things don't work out, you probably think about in the past when things didn't work out. And Spirit just wants you to surrender, like surrender the past. Don't let it hold you back. You may have an unexpected expense that comes in the mail. All right, singles. You seem so emotionless. Like, I don't know, Virgo. You seem like, did you cut your emotions off? You just seem emotionless. Like, Singles. Somebody feels tied to you. Somebody feels tied to you because they feel like you are their happiness. You have a brand new start when it comes to love. You guys are going to be working on things, but for you, you just expect the worst. Like you just, I don't know. It's just like you just don't expect anything good. Didn't Sagittarius feel that way too? Are you dating a Sag? Are you dating a Sag, Virgo? Because I feel like Sagittarius had the same thought process as you. But somebody feels really like trapped in their head about you. You know why it's like people have all these big, deep emotions for you, but they ain't doing nothing about it. They're not like really making the effort and trying to make it. They're not showing enough action and effort. It's not enough action and effort for you to feel safe. That's what it is. You don't feel safe because what they're saying and what they're doing is just not adding up. So it's like you have one foot in and one foot out when it comes to people. You're waiting for somebody to show you, like, stop trying to tell me how much you love me or all these things that you're gonna do. I need you to show me in order for me to feel safe with you, because if you don't, I'm gonna feel stressed and I'm gonna expect the worst. So to me, it's like you have partners, but sometimes they're so distant that you have to fill in with your head of what you really think is going on or what they really want, because they may say, oh, I want to build a connection with you, but they're not acting like it. They just have all this emotion and just hiding behind the scene. And it's like, if I don't have your cooperation, then how was this supposed to work? It just seems like that. Let me see. Let me see one card for this person. What will they say to you? I am not over you. This person is not over you. I am not over you. What else? And I do love you. So I do love you. And you didn't see my tears. I don't know if this person be having emotions behind the scenes that you just don't know about. And they want to make things right. I even hear like catching a flight. Catching a flight was on purpose. They did it intentionally to see if you would try to block them. If I don't know, like I don't know if this person does things like on purpose to see how you're going to react. Do they do things like that? Like they try to hold up. Because I be having to understand. Another thing too, if you're a Virgo and you have your own company, you're gonna fire the person that you hired to help you because you just feel like they're not in support of your vision. Like the vision that you have for your dreams, like this person doesn't seem passionate about your vision the way that you thought that they were, so you're going to remove them from your company. Okay, let me just see something about this person real fast. How do they see Virgo? What are their intentions and what are they hiding? What's the first thing I said? How does this person see Virgo? They see you caught in your head. They feel like you're afraid to take action when it comes to them. They also see that you have a lot of passion for them. So they feel like a part of you doesn't want to give up, but you could be protecting yourself. So you could be trying to like protect yourself, protect your values. And you do have a lot of passion for them, but you're just afraid to like take action towards them. What do they want? They want happiness with you. And they do take a break on this at times because they are healing from a broken heart. They had a lover that broke their heart. They had a lover that broke their heart, and they are obsessed with communicating with you, but they do move slow. So what is their real intentions? Their true intentions is Two of Cups. They want a connection. But they have a heartbreak. And then what was this? What are they hiding? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Be careful. Seven of Swords and Ace of Cups. This means they could have started a new connection or met somebody new that they could be trying to heal things with as well. All right. So that was singles. Let's see for work. Oop. Some of you, if you lost a job from the past, you could still be like pissed off about it. If you lost a job, you're trying to find another job. You're trying to understand, like, why did things have to end? Or you could have had like grief over money losses. Like a lot of things is costing you so much money and you could be mad. Like you want to bring in more income. You want to bring in more money. Yeah. Some of you guys could be changing your job. All right. You could be going through a job change. Because I even hear just like metamorphosis. You could be going through a change. And if you are a Virgo who you work for yourself, you may need to take out like a loan or apply for like a small business loan or something. But You will be getting guidance to like get more money this way, that you will be able to like take care of your needs and your wants. But spirit says just take it one day at a time. So there's one thing, like you will find a job, just take it one day at a time. And somebody's going to step into your life at the right time that's going to give you guidance that will actually help take you to the next level. So, yeah. You're going to have some healing over your finances. You might go through a temporary storm in your finances. And when I say temporary, like it's not that long. Spirit also says like heartbreak could have been getting in the way of like your finances. Heartbreak. You had to take off time. You could have been going through a lot and it could have messed with your finances. Okay. Leo, you seem exhausted. Hold up. You seem so exhausted. Some people feel like you lost a lot of weight. There's other people who feel like you lost trust in them, like you don't trust them anymore. And there's also people who feels like you leave them out in the cold. Like you used to vent to them. You used to always vent to them and tell them about how you feel and what you're going through. And they feel like you don't even open up anymore. Some people even wonder, like, were you only talking and venting because it was the alcohol? Was it the alcohol? If you a Leo that drink and you start to spill your guts, was it the alcohol that even made you open up and talk to them in the first place? Like somebody's really confused in like where they stand with you. And it's like they want to let you know the truth. Now, if this is a person that you used to be with, they feel like out of all the other people that they have, you are the best option for them. Like deep down inside, you are the best option for them. They may try to make it seem like they have other options and those options are better than you, but they actually aren't. Like you are the best option. And you do make a difference in their life. But if they lost your trust and because of this, you don't talk to them the way that you used to, like they're effed up on the inside. They're like cursing their own self out about it. Because now they feel like you won't even let them into your life. And a part of you feels like they ruined it with you or ruined your trust, or you don't even want to be friends with them. Spirit also says delayed gratification is only protecting you. And if you lost something, a letter or it's in your purse, like even if you have an old purse, like, women switch bags. If you even have an old purse, what you're looking for is in your purse. And I also hear using reverse psychology on you. Be careful of somebody trying to use reverse psychology on you in order to catch you in a lie, or to see if you're going to make a mistake, or to see if you are faking. But it's not going to work. Like somebody's going to try, like they've been coached, or they've been to use reverse psychology to but you don't mention anything. Everything that you mention is just regular. Some of you Leos are going to be offered a position. I hear next week. You've been getting a lot of empty promises. And one thing about you, Leo, you may feel like you're very loyal. You stay true to your word. You don't lie to people. You sacrificed a lot. And a lot of the things that you're going through, you feel like it's half of it's not even your fault. And people could just feel like you're going through too much. Like what's going on is just too much for you. You probably feel as if you probably just never felt this low before in your life. You never felt this low before in your life, and bringing it up is just making things even worse for you. You know, some people feel like you really did meant well, like you meant well. And I don't know. People could have been trying, Leo. There's a lot. There's a lot. And I would just say, just be careful of the people around you, okay? Because I just like see a vision of somebody talking to you, but they could have been like trying to use reverse psychology to see like if they could get anything out of you, but it didn't work. Let me see. Somebody wants to take you out on a date. Somebody wants to take you out to go play pool on a late night. Do you want to go play pool with me? You know, Leo, this reading is very... Why it seem like people are trying to check the temperature of you for some reason? People want to know where they stand with you, or where are you within your own self? You know, people may even be getting you back around them to see if they can get you to speak, or I don't know. It's just a lot. People, I don't know, Leo, if you went through a season where you could have like distanced yourself from certain people, they want to know where you at with them. So if you notice people like trying to come back and trying to ask you to come out all of a sudden, it's like they're trying to see what's really going on with you. That's the biggest thing. People want to know what's going on with you. Because you just keep so much to yourself, and that's not who you used to be. You could have been a Leo who you were more closer to people. You could have like exposed more, and now you're just so closed off, and people just don't know what's really happening. All right. And if somebody does come back around and say, oh, can we go play pool or let's do something? It's because they can feel like maybe you know something about them. They just want to know what's going on inside of you. And a part of them could feel like, damn. Let me see. What's the general? You have a lot of victory and success. If you've been praying for money, you're going to have lots of money that is going to come to you. Another big thing is, if you prayed for a specific manifestation, the spirit wants you to know they got you already. Like whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been, it's already there. It's already there. You already have it. You already have the victory. You already have the success. You already manifested the money. You've been imagining it. If there is a little bit of a delay, it's for your highest good. But I want to know why. If you have a delay, why? I just want to know. Oh, because two things. Because you had to go through a transformation, and it could have even been like changing out your partner. If you had a spiritual tie that you were holding on to, they couldn't give you the money while you were with this person, because this person would have gave you bad karma. So it could be of like whoever you were tied to, you had to be released, and you needed to be aligned with someone. Yep. You needed to be aligned with someone who was going to actually help you like get more of the manifestation that you want, you know? So you have a spiritual union that's meant to be, and it's tied into even like your generational wealth. I hear they cook, they clean, they brag about you. They had a lot of other women, but none like you. So let me see. And whoever calls you out is so spontaneous. I feel like they give you like 15, 20 minutes to get ready. But let me just keep going. And if you get in an argument with somebody and they say that they want their stuff back, I hear you saying you could take all your shit back. I don't want nothing from you. Like, you can keep it. If you gonna give me something and treat me like that, then you can take all your shit back. So you could have had to cut somebody off. And singles. You could be burdened and stressed about a new connection and wanting attention from this person. You've been waiting to hear from them. Or it could be somebody who wants your attention and feels like you're holding back from them, you know? So it's either you're waiting for somebody and you feel like they're holding back from you and you just want to hear from them so bad and you've been waiting to hear from them. And you feel really burdened and stressed by it. Or it can be someone feels this way about you, like you're holding back. But the truth is you could be healing from something. And they could be sick and tired of like waiting on you. All right. Either this person sees you as a brand new beginning for a stable, like fun, safe connection, or you see them this way, or you both see each other this way. You both see each other as a brand new opportunity for commitment and a stable, safe, fun connection. But one person is holding back because they could be healing from a toxic connection that they're still going back and forth with the person for. And this is why they're hot and cold with you. Or one person is, waiting for the other person. They feel like you resemble their mother and that you're mature. You're very mature and you resemble their mother. And they would tell you that, but they feel like it's weird. And if you did let somebody go, they feel like you deserve better than them anyway. They feel like, I already know I'm a piece of crap. I could have told you from the beginning that you deserve better than me. They think that in their head, but they may not say it out loud, Leo. So, for work. Yeah, you have a new opportunity with work. And your money is going to be doing really, really good. You're going to make lots of money from your job. And if you have a creative endeavor that you're investing in, that's a part of your destiny and your life purpose. You are growing at your job. You're starting to take more risk. And you're starting to trust yourself and you're starting to be more disciplined when it comes to work. All right. And I hear hitting you all up at the same time. You may have people from your past and new people who are hitting you up. And you know what's so crazy? It's like if they were sleeping on you or sleeping on your worth, it's like for some reason they all see you as like the better option all of a sudden. All of a sudden people are going to start to see you as like the better option. Ain't that something? All at the same time. What would the person in your past say? I want you so badly. What will the new person say? The new person would say, I feel so happy with you. They both want you, right? Let me see something else, Leo. Because I feel like, let me use my prayer cards to see what prayer comes out for you. You may need like prayer. So look what it says. If you are afraid about your finances, it says like God will provide for you and all you need. You will have all your needs met. You will be provided for. So don't worry. You gon' make it. You gon' make it. You gon' make it. You should play that song by Jadakiss. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio, if you're giving somebody this, hold up. Scorpio, if you are giving somebody the silent treatment, they are tortured right now. Do you hear me? They are so freaking tortured. They are so tortured by your silent treatment. They are scared. You have scared this person. You have terrified them with your silence. What else? I even hear like, don't disrespect me. I don't need you to disrespect me. I don't need you to call me out my name. I don't need you to ever come see me. I don't need you to text me, and the distance works for me. So you may have a clash with this person, or maybe this is how you feel about this person, that you never envisioned it to be this way with this person. And you just feel like you're better off away from them anyway. Like you feel like you're better off. You feel more safe when you are by yourself. And I hear one sound mind. You could be working on making peace with whoever hurt you. People feel like you look different now. People feel like you look different now that you are going through changes and that you do speak up for yourself, and they feel like you dress better. You dress better. You have a better way of thinking. You could be more classy than on edge. And I just heard silk sheets. You could be buying brand new bedroom sheets. You could be listening to a lot of music, and you have a few people that are going to be entertaining you. So if you're like a newly single Scorpio, you have people that are texting you. I see you flirting and texting and romancing with somebody on the phone. Some of you guys could be changing your phone too. Like suppose you could have been with Verizon, and now you are going to go to I don't even, what's that other, T-Mobile, or vice versa. Some of you guys are going to have family over this week. You have family over that's going to come visit you, or who could be moving near you. They could be moving near you soon. They're probably trying to speak it into existence now. They could be planning to move closer to wherever you are. And some of you Scorpios could be really challenged by like negative thoughts, and you really just want it to stop. You know, like some of you Scorpios just feel like you wish you can cut off your mind. You wish you can cut off the memories that are like breaking you, you know? Somebody could be upset. Let me tell you something too. If you're talking to somebody else, like, I don't know, you give me the energy like you're talking to a few options. One of your options could be upset because first you could have told them that things are moving too slow. And then you told them that you don't like their style of communication, and they feel like they tried to change it. And they're just upset that you're not giving them any attention. They could be doing a lot of different things too to get your attention. Like even you telling them like, I don't like the way you're communicating lately, you know? So they would probably try to do something to like trigger you in order to get a response, or in hopes to get you to open up, or whatever this person is trying, Scorpio, it's just not working. Whatever they're trying to do is just not working, and they could be pissed. Like they're even using visuals. They're trying to use visuals in order to manifest everlasting love with you. They could be planning to go on trips with you, planning to take you out on dates, and they hope that it lasts. But it's like whatever they're trying to do to like trigger you or to make you treat them a certain way, it's not working, and they're starting to get angry, and they wonder what you're up to. They wonder what's taking you so long to respond. You used to respond quicker to them, and now you take longer to respond. And they may even feel like with women, it's better to feed women what they want to hear than the truth, because women can't handle the truth. They could have even went through that. They also are going through like they They're going through so much. They could have even like changed up the way that they dressed in hopes that you would find them to be way more attractive and speaking to you like a queen in hopes that you would feel more uplifted, because they feel like most men are rude. So they challenge themselves to speak to you like a queen in hopes that it would help. Somebody is going through all kinds of stuff with you. They feel like you could be like taking a break on them. Maybe you're taking a break on them. Some of you guys can be working on weight loss ideas and they know about it. Like if you said that you trying to like lose weight or and some of you been hinting that you use your intuition or that you have the power of intuition, or some of you guys have tarot cards and they wonder if you pick up on their energy. And if any of you Scorpios like needed assistance, like emergency assistance, you're gonna get it. Like they do trust you. And a big weight is gonna be lifted off of you when it comes to like a ticket to success or you needing more money. Spirit just said a low calorie diet will help you. If you just have a low calorie diet, it will help you. You're going to be saving a lot of money this week. Spirit says like what happened with you? You were carrying emotions from season to season, and this is why you had to go through such like harsh transformations in order like to purge the old emotions from the past. You're also going to feel, Scorpio, that time is just racing. Like time is racing. You can't find time. Like the time and the day just goes by so fast. Like you cannot find the time. And I even hear like buying tickets. Somebody could be buying you tickets to go out. Somebody can be buying you tickets to fly out. I hear Florida. I hear Puerto Rico. Somebody really wants everlasting love with you and they want to do whatever it takes like to change your mind about them. And a Capricorn wants to apologize to you. They feel like you have been holding on to every single thing that they've ever done. And they want to apologize to you. They feel like they didn't give you any credit. And this is what makes you regret them or regret knowing that you had them. Or for some of you, you could have had a child with them. They just feel like you hold on to everything that they've done. And you caught them in so many lies. And this has changed you. It has changed you into a completely new person. And if you go on a date, if you meet somebody on an app and you guys meet in person, they feel like you're taller. In person, you're taller than what you look like on your pictures. But you're absolutely beautiful. Like you are beautiful. But you're taller in person. Some of you guys are going to be going to a video shoot. And some of you guys are going to be cutting your hair. You're going to be cutting your hair to your shoulders. Okay. Let me see. Overall energy. Also be careful of drinking and driving. Yeah. Some of you guys are going to be cutting out somebody who You could have just been sleeping with. It could have been a friends with benefits connection or somebody that you are highly attracted to. You're going to be cutting someone out of your life in order to manifest real love. Be careful. I hear like they're stealing all your ideas. Like, be careful of who you telling your ideas to. They're stealing all your ideas and they can't believe that you can't tell yet. They could have been explaining this to somebody. Like, I've been taking all their ideas. I can't believe they haven't recognized or realized. Maybe they don't even pay attention to me. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you, if you're cutting off all the temptation out of your life, like friends with benefits, people who just been, in your DM, and you're going to have a love connection that's going to take off. And it's because you finally just like let go of what didn't serve you. Some of you out here, a healing circle. Some people find you to be so lucky, Scorpio. Like, especially if you do find like romance or if you are in a connection, they feel like true love is so hard to find. So if you have found real love, like you are so, so lucky. Yep. Equal give and take. Equal give and take. Hold up. Oop. You could be on and off again with somebody. Let me see. Somebody that you could have been on and off with, they're confused about the connection and the direction of the connection. They're confused about the communication and they just feel really disappointed. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you. And they're waiting for you. I hear jewelry. Somebody could be thinking about buying you jewelry. Somebody can also be wondering if, are you talking to other people? Am I too intimidating for you? Somebody can wonder, like, am I intimidating you? Because I'm not trying to. They may wonder, like, do you only show up your best when you're with me? Do you show up your best when you're with me? Are you trying to look for somebody new? Somebody's confused about you and their connection. But it don't matter. Because whoever's coming towards you, it's going to be an equal give and take. And Spirit says be careful, because the more you try to leave somebody out in the cold, they're only going to fight harder. You could be trying to like disappear or get somebody out of your life. And it's like the more you stand up for yourself and talk up, it's like the more they want to fight harder. Oh my God. I also hear stable emotions, or somebody with stable emotions. Somebody who has way more stable emotions and a vision for the future is going to be appearing in your dreams. And it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that this person is going to be appearing in your dreams. All right. And they feel like you work harder than anybody they've ever met. See, you could be moving on from someone and you get lots of balance. All right. And you, like I said, there is going to be a like harmonious connection with you and somebody else. And this new person could be using like visuals to like attract you in. What's work? Wait, let me do this and then I'll do work. Spirit says show the world the real you. Some of you guys could be afraid. Or you could be showing the world the real you. Your hard work is paying off. Like, you could be showing the world the real you now. And your hard work is going to pay off for it. All right. So if you've been showing up authentic, showing up more authentic at work, showing up more authentic in your connections, your hard work is paying off. All the inner work you've been doing on yourself, it's going to pay off. Did I do work for Scorpio? Because I feel like last week I missed out on. Let me see. Scorpio. You know what's so crazy? It's like, I think you're struggling to hold on to a job. You have mastered this job, but sometimes working here just makes you feel alone. Maybe you don't have the support of coworkers. Spirit also says you have unnecessary worry when it comes to your job. Like, just keep listening to your inner voice. Be as creative as possible. And you will have like more friendly people that will come like into the workplace and that will help you. And you're going to be saving lots of money too. I see you happy with your finances, to be honest. You're going to be taking more risk at work. You're going to be learning a lot. You're going to trust yourself, but you're going to be saving a lot. You know, let me see. And you're going to be trying to like work on controlling the outcome when it comes to your job. So you could have been really fixed on the outcome and controlling how things work out. And you're going to start to release control and just focus on more inner peace, harmony, and gratitude in order to attract more money. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pisces. Hold up, because it's starting to go already. So Pisces, so somebody's going to hope that you choose them. They hope that you choose them because they feel like they sacrificed a lot to be with you. This person hopes that they don't ruin anything with you. They've been wanting this connection to grow. They've been meaning to call you. They've been choking on their fears. They've been having a lot of fears and putting up walls in order to control the situation or control their emotions when it comes to you. They're also hiding a lot of adversity that they're going through right now. And I don't know why I hear couples counseling. Somebody may want to go to couples counseling with you. They may want to try to go to couples counseling to see if that can work. They also fear or feel like you're headed in a new direction in your life. And this is what's triggering this person. They just have this big fear that you are going to move on and give up for good. And they know that you feel that they're controlling and that you need somebody who's very therapeutic. They want you to know that they're human and we all make mistakes. And you're wiser. They feel like you're wiser than most women or most men in their age group. And they're dying to see you. And they're dying to touch you. And they're dying to taste you. And they don't want to go broke trying to impress you. But they wonder if this is what they need to do. Pisces, you give me the energy of irritated. You just seem very, very irritated. For some reason, you just seem very, very irritated. And that you are trying your best to focus on the good, like the good in people. You could be trying to focus on the good in people, but you know that your spirit God's been hinting to you all along of what's really going on with people? Or trust. You are going to struggle to trust people or to even let people back in. So that just means if people are trying to be creative and come up with ideas in order to get close to you, you are going to really struggle to let people in, because you feel like people could have took up so much of your time, like your precious time, and you've been working on yourself and you have made a vow to yourself to stay committed to your vision and stay committed to your health. And you just feel like if you let these people back in near you, that your whole life is going to collapse. That's literally what I just seen a vision of. Like you trying your best to hold it all together, and you've been holding a lot in. There's certain things that you wish you can say to people, but you may choose peace over adversity because you just want the craziness in your life to stop. You just want to stop. You just want to have a good time and live your life, and you feel like the smoke is all gone. Like you could have been living in a life with rose-colored glasses, and you could have been really confused and miscommunication and all kinds of stuff that could have been invited into your world just because of the people that you were surrounded by. And you have made a commitment to yourself to not allow certain people near you. And that's what it is, like you protecting your energy. I hear paying for a course. Somebody's going to pay for a course for you, or you're going to pay for a course to go back to school. Somebody might surprise you and like pay for you to go back to school or put you in courses because this is all you've ever wanted. But you could have been worried about like spending money or taking out student loans. So somebody may help you. I even hear lying on your application to get you in. Somebody may lie or forge a signature on your application to get you in. That ain't funny. I mean, it is funny. There are people on the outside of you that is waiting to see what your next move is going to be. Like, just period. Like, people could be waiting on you to reach out to them. Are you going to reach out to them? Are you going to call? Are you going to text? What are you going to do? You could be like putting your priorities first, and you can mention it all the time to people. What else? Let me tell you something, what's going to happen with you. I'm just going to tell you right now, Pisces. Your issue is going to be your intuition. Your issue, and I know you're probably like, Lovewins, how you going to say that's an issue? It is, because what people say versus what they do, it's like you're one step ahead. You're one step ahead of people and things because your intuition alerts you before anything even begins. You can be one of those, like you're so intuitive that you may get a download, or you may get an energy, like what energy somebody's going to bring toward you. So suppose somebody could be even like plotting, and they say, I'm just going to make something up. Oh, I'm going to say this to Pisces. And then if I say this, then I'm hoping that Pisces will say this. And then that way I can be back around. They could even be plotting on how they're going to work their way or what they're going to do. And for some reason, you see it. There's something with you. There's just something with you where you're able to see things before it happens. That's the biggest thing I see. Like you in your mind and trying to figure out people's intentions. And you being one step ahead of everything and everybody. Let me see. If you have a child, they may want to play the violin. Or you could be starting to play an instrument. Like suppose you were doing one thing and out of nowhere you just have this creative idea that you want to start to play a different instrument or try something new and it actually works for you. It could even be like, suppose you had a healing instrument, you know, like you could have been listening to meditations and then all of a sudden you bought a singing bowl and you find that the singing bowl is exactly what heals you or something. Is this something new that you're going to try that's actually going to work for you? Somebody has a foot fetish and they really like your feet. So if you notice somebody like always looking at your feet, they have a foot fetish and they like your toes. They also may feel like you like to sugarcoat the truth because it's like a protective mechanism that you use because you don't like to go back and forth. So you sugarcoat the truth. Yeah. Memories of love. Let me see. You could be focusing on some heartbreak, some people that you lost along the way. And also recognition. You get a lot of recognition. There's people who recognize you. There's also a lot of people who want to go out and have fun with you. And then you also have a brand new beginning. All right. So if you did have to walk away from people from your past that they just broke your heart, they were just too much. Some of you Pisces didn't feel understood. Like you felt like they just couldn't understand you, like for nothing. They just didn't understand you. Instead of working with you, you feel as if they were working against you and you just couldn't catch a break. And you could be thinking about that, which can also bring you to sadness. And then you have a brand new beginning where, to me, it just seems like you are overcoming this loss and focusing on a brand new beginning where people do recognize you for who you are. They see you for who you are. These people don't. These people will from the beginning. Let's see, singles. Spirit says a hopeless romantic is going to come towards you. And you can want a makeover. I hear like I'm screaming for a makeover. You can want a makeover. Some of you want to make over your house, especially a particular room in your house. You just want to make the room over. Some of you may be going to a gun range, a shooting range. If you're single, you have an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra that's coming your way. Whoever this person is, they could have felt left out in the cold by you, and they've been waiting on you to communicate. And if you did not communicate, they're going to communicate. You also have a King of Cups who's going to be communicating with you, and they have lighthearted energy. You have two options. A King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just somebody who's really tenderhearted and somebody who's trustworthy, somebody new. And you also have somebody from your past. All right. Let me see. Ooh, Three of Swords. You also have somebody out on the outside, like somebody feels heartbroken by you and they feel like you're giving them silent treatment, and they feel like you are their soulmate and they want to start all over again. But it's like they're trying everything in their self to like hold back. They could be trying to grieve you, but it's hard. Then they can be in denial. They feel like it's fears that are holding you back. So you're going to be receiving Even with this green, you could have had people who made you feel. You could have people who made you feel like you weren't good enough to be loved. You weren't good enough to be seen, and you aren't good enough to be understood. You know, and Spirit's sending you people who will see you, who will have lots of love to give. So it will be very healing for you. I feel like this week will be very, very healing. If you have a baby, I hear breastfeeding. You could be breastfeeding your baby. Did I do work? Because I don't. Did I do work? Let me see work. I also see you getting good rest. You're going to sleep so good. If you've been struggling with sleep, Pisces, you're going to get some really good rest this week. You have lots of abundance. Shake that money maker. Shake that money maker. You got lots of abundance coming. And lots of people, like lots of friends, like your friends are very appreciative. Whatever friends you have around you, they really appreciate you, you know? So you have the scales that are going to be balanced. There's a lot of fairness, especially if your finances were slowing down. You're finally gonna, you have a brand new beginning, even when it comes to your finances. Like the karmic scales are even balanced when it comes to your money. All right. Aries. Let's see what's going on with you, Aries. Staycation. A staycation. Somebody is going to so there's two things that can happen. Somebody could be getting like an Airbnb or like a staycation for you. They've been planning this all along. I just don't know if you knew. Or they can be cleaning out their own house and cleaning out their own room, and they are going to invite you over and cook for you. So I hear planting new seeds. Whoever this person is, they're a plant lover. They have plants at their house, and if this is a family member, they want you to meet family that you haven't met before. Like you may have cousins that you didn't meet before, and they want to plan for you to see your other relatives before it's too late, because they feel like life is too short and there's other sides of the family that you didn't meet, and they would like you to meet them. So somebody could be, maybe you're flying to go see family. And it's going to be beautiful, Aries. If you do go with them, it's going to be really, really beautiful. And you need it. Because I hear like lately you could feel like you've had so much bad luck. Like things didn't turn out the way that you hoped it would. You know, and I hear indulging into your guilty pleasures. You could have been indulging into things like eating more bad food that you know is going to like give you love handles. Now you don't feel good about your weight because you've been overindulging in ice cream, but ice cream is for compensation because you haven't been feeling that good about yourself. And I just see a bunch of snacks around you. You could be eating things that you normally wouldn't eat, but it's because of like sadness. You could be using food to replace like your sadness. Or if you went through emotional loss and you feel really empty, you feel really alone, you could be using food to like replace the emptiness. So this is why you've been overeating. Also money that you were supposed to receive, you didn't receive the money. And I don't even know if you're going to receive it. And that can really piss you off. But what's going to happen with you, you're going to start to come to a place where you ask yourself, like, what's in my control and what's out of my control? So whenever it comes to that money that's owed to you, it's like out of your control. You could have called the people up, spoke to the people, and it's just been a train wreck when it comes to the money that you're supposed to have. You could have even had a package that was lost. So you can just feel like you're going through a lot of bad luck, and you just need some time to yourself or just to get away. You're going to feel so hungry. I'm talking about You trying to lay down, relax, and watch a show, and you just get the urge to just jump up out your bed. You just want to eat. You want to find a snack. So lots of snack to compensate like loneliness, sadness, and not getting what you really wanted. Somebody can call you like crying, like they want to confess something to you, something that they've been holding back for so long, and they finally want to confess something, and it's not as bad as they thought it would be. So whoever this person is, they could have started drinking again. There could be a person who stopped drinking for so long, and things could have got so bad for them, or the situation and all the secrets they've been hiding, that they started to drink again. And Spirit just wants you to count your blessings at times like this. Like, they know it's hard to count your blessings when everything is working against you, and you have an ex who feels really bad for you. Like, deep down inside, you have an ex who feels really, really bad, especially if you went off to them about what they've done to you and how hard you've been having to work on yourself and build yourself back up. They may act defensive or like they don't want to take accountability, but deep down inside, it's like they feel really like effed up, that they've been like playing the victim all the time, and all along it's like they've been creating this, you know? They've been creating all of this and like playing the victim, and you've been complaining about them for a long time, and it's like they never want to be honest about the part that they play. They only want to judge you. They only want to judge you. They only want to point out your flaws. They only want to call you out your name and call you miserable and this and that. But it's almost like they never wanted to look into them, and deep down inside they feel guilty. So let me see. Some of you need to buy a new bed. That's why your back's been hurting. You've been complaining about your back because your mattress isn't good anymore. Your mattress doesn't support your back. Yeah. You're going to be in solitude. And if somebody has been holding back from you, or there's no communication, you're going to feel so conflicted and defeated about the situation. You are. And it could be an earth sign. It could be an earth sign or a Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. You could be moving on from a situation, and it's hurtful for you. Make sure you keep your receipt, because I see like I paid this already. You could have paid for a phone bill and they're trying to charge you again. Spirit says nobody knows what you went through. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Okay. So let's see. It's like somebody was just starving for a reaction out of you. Somebody was just starving for your attention. They just wanted your attention. They just wanted you to make some type of reaction. Singles. So if you were like a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus, it's like they could have been in hermit mode. There's lots of heartbreak between you two, and lots of adversity when it comes between you two. You know, it's like you were hoping for marriage with this person. You were hoping that it would be a happy, successful, peaceful life. And it's like you have to release them every time you open up your heart and you expect, or you could even be like trying to pray and manifest it. You know, like prayers, manifestation rituals and all kinds of stuff you're going through every time you come together with this person. And it's like it just falls apart, and it's really hurtful to you. Let's see, what will this person say? They don't want to know. They feel like you make it really clear of what you want. I don't know. They may try to act like they don't know what you want, but they feel like you do make it very clear. They just don't know what it comes next to this connection. Somebody can also be afraid of commitment. Somebody can have really deep fears of commitment and they can't admit it to you because they can't even admit it to themselves. Let me see. It's like believing the impossible. I feel like you've been trying to believe, and every time you try to believe, something always shows you a reason not to believe. Maybe it's just like a redirection, you know? What you want, it can happen, but not in the way that you thought it would, and not with the people that you thought it would. Work. You have lots of expansion when it comes to work. And if things did slow down, it's because of the politics. There could be like a lot of competition involved in what you're doing, or whatever you created or put out into the world. It's like a lot of other people have that creation as well. So maybe like things just got slow for you, especially if you have something that you're selling or if you have a business online. It could be like politics. It could be competitions. Even like if you work at a company, it could be like company policy of why you didn't get a raise yet. Yeah, but you're going to get the wisdom that you need. And there's lots of expansion coming to you. Lots of growth. I even hear like, can I trust you? Somebody struggles to trust. Gemini. Let's go, Gemini. Somebody has been hiding the truth from you. This is what's been holding up a connection. Like you could feel like you are twin flames. You could feel like this person is your soulmate. You did meet them for a reason, but they are hiding something of why the connection is stalemate, why the connection is going slow. This person got you on edge. You have high anxiety. You don't know what's going to happen next. It's like they give you bits and pieces. And it's like when you guys do come together, things are so, so good, you know? And then all of a sudden, it's like they don't have enough time. And there's a reason for it. Let me see. What is the reason? I even hear split personalities. This person can have split personalities. Like 1 minute they're up, the next minute they're down. And they don't find any fault in you. But I hear like, I wish what I knew about you wasn't true. They could have found out, or they could have fell in love with you, or they could have fell out with somebody about you, and they don't know what's true and what's not. Let me see. They can also be comparing themselves to you. And they think that you are a better parent than them. Or you would be a better parent in their child's life than they were. Let me see. Let me see. There's all kinds of stuff that's going on. Somebody wants to send you a love letter, but they may feel like you may think that they're weak or like lame or childish if they were to send you a love letter. Let me see what else is. What is this person hiding from, Gemini? How good you make them feel. Hold up. What are they hiding? 3 of Pentacles. They could have hid from you the fact that there could have been a third party, somebody that they could have been sleeping with on and off, and they had to put things to an end. It could have been really difficult for the person. It could have been really difficult for them to let this person go, or they felt really led on by this person and they were holding on to heavy emotions. They feel like the person put them in a love triangle and they really didn't want to be back out on the market yet, but then they met you and you kept bringing it up about and making a big deal about them going out and them needing to be more of a lover and a good partner to you. And it made them emotional. It made them emotional and feel less than and nervous. They felt emotional, nervous, and less than. And they've been hiding all of this from you. And I hear they could have been bragging to their friend like they had to take one for the team. They could have had a bunch of people who like always wanted you and none of them could have ever had you, but they had to take one for the team. I don't know. But yeah. They do find you to be the Nine of Cups and Four of Wands, which means like their happiness, a love of a life. But hold on. There's another person too, Gemini, that feels like you took the rose-colored glasses off and you know more about them than you even say, but you dare not to tell. You may not bring things up because you feel like it's a waste of time. So this could be somebody completely different. Someone else feels like you get bored really easily and you take things very personal. You get bored, you take things personal, and you always find excuses to not be available. And they don't know if you're faking your feelings for them or if this is exactly who you are and you're just showing them the better side of you. They're just very confused. This seems like just a bunch of mix-up. It seems like a bunch of mix-up. It seems like so much mix-up. Spirit says you need to cancel your subscription. Your subscription. You need to cancel your subscription before the payment hits your card. All right. And you're going to be releasing a lot of negativity. Like if your mind has a bunch of negative stuff on it, you're going to find a way to like release it and surround yourself with better people. And you're going to start to feel more fulfilled and full inside of your heart and yourself. You feel like you've been living foolish, or you've allowed people to play with your heart or dangle carrots in front of you and make it seem like they wanted something in order to make you work harder for their love. You know what I'm saying? You could have been in situations like that where people purposely try to show their best self and then take themselves, make distance come between you two so that you will work harder for their love. And you don't want to be left in that position ever again. You know, Spirit says sometimes you even feel bad for yourself for the positions that you played in certain people's lives. Some of you even feel like you stayed longer than you should have. And you had people that were doing worse than you. People who were doing worse than you in life that made you feel like you weren't enough. When all along you could have been winning. You could have been doing way better. And people who weren't even in the same position as you tried to make you feel like less than. And this is what has kept you jaded all these years. Like some of you like a bunch of narcissistic abuse, gaslighters, haters around you that tried to pretend they were your friend and try to pretend they were your lover. You just had a bunch of bad people around you. And you can struggle to find good people, Gemini. It's like I just also see you like you're there for people. But when you need somebody, you're looking around and you could barely find anybody to be there for you. So let me see what else. If you're a Gemini who goes to the gym, it's going to be a struggle for you to go to the gym because you're going to be so tired, and you're only tired because you're spending a lot of time in your mind. You just keep reflecting on how bad people have treated you in the past and how you wish you known better. And it's like, it's slowing you down. It's slowing you down in your work. It's slowing you down if you work out. It's just slowing you down, period. Even if you're a Gemini, you have kids, your kids could be talking to you. You're like, huh, what? It's like you're there, but you're not there because you're just focusing on, like, you can't believe, like, you could be finding out a lot of things now that you're just like, damn, how come I didn't know this before? How come I couldn't see this before? How come, like, you just wish you knew better. Be careful of hitting a pothole. It might leave a bubble in your tire, and this is why your tire is just acting crazy. Oh. If you are with somebody new, nobody ever like made them feel as good as you. And that can like scare them. This person can be like, they're not that great with communication. And one wrong move, like they start to panic. They start to think the worst. And I don't know. You in a struggle relationship. This relationship is just struggling. Because there's a lot of things going on inside of you. And there's a lot of things going on inside of your person. And I don't feel like either one of you guys are really communicating to each other. Like, you both are fighting two different battles. You can be fighting one battle of the past. They can be fighting a battle of an ex that's right in front of their face that, they need to let it go because clearly it's not working out. But maybe the thought of what things could have been is still triggering someone else, and they're struggling. So you both are just struggling. And this is why you coming together, things never really last. You guys come together and then it falls apart because you both have like emotional baggage that you guys are trying to show up and act like you both are okay. And neither one of you guys are okay, to be honest. You both aren't okay. And there's a lot of things that are not being said that need to be said. So like a lack of communication. And if you guys do communicate, you're not communicating about the things that need to be communicated about in order for you guys to feel safe and balanced with each other. So y'all fighting y'all own demons. That's what it looked like. Two people coming together that's fighting their own demons, fighting two different wars and trying to be in love. What was I about to say? Overall message. Yeah, like endings. You can lose a job because you don't type fast enough. That sounds awkward, right? You can be at a job. It could be a temp position, but you don't type fast enough. And this is the reason why they're going to get rid of you. You could be like slowing the company down. They need somebody who works faster. And that's only for whoever it resonates with. Not everybody's going to be losing a job, but and then you have a lover from your past that you have so many obstacles and challenges with, and you can be looking at readings. And if you have somebody new, they may feel deceived by you and suffering in silence because things are not taking off the way that they thought. They even wish that they were in your position. Like, they wish that they had a lot of things in your life. Like, this person, like, things that you may feel is an obstacle, they may see an opportunity in it, so they may see an opportunity where you see obstacles and they feel like, damn, I wish I had your life because I would take those obstacles and I would turn it into something. So Spirit says if you do lose a job, it's giving you an opportunity to find your dream job. You have a dream job in your heart, in your head. Some of you even wanted to open up a daycare center and you never did it. You just wanted to do it. You kept speaking to people about this daycare that you wanted to open up, but you never did it. It's giving you an opportunity to focus on what you really want. But it's free will, you know? And be careful of taking up other people's problems on your hands, because you Spirit is saying like your hands is full. Like you don't really have any room to take up on somebody else's problem. So just be careful. Okay, singles. And if you have a bag, somebody loves your purse. They think it's so cute or so nice. Somebody might compliment you on your purse. Ten of Pentacles. See, you have an opportunity for the Ten of Pentacles, but you both can be just going through your own transformations. 1010 is a transformation number. Like you both can be going through your own spiritual, like transforming your emotional pain from the past to be purged, to connect. But I don't know what happens between y'all. Y'all fighting your own wars. You're going to hear from this person. There's communication. This communication will bring balance. Let me see. Okay. Somebody finally might choose you. All right. Like somebody's finally going to choose you. They're going to choose to stick it out with you. But their energy is just not all the way in. I don't care what these cards say. Like I believe my energy, and it's like, even if I am choosing you and I decide like you are the safest option for me, do I still, like, is this person still spying on their ex? Do they still spy on their ex? And if they spy on their ex, what are you spying on your ex for? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like that. Let me see. What's going on with them and their ex? See? I knew it. Lots of conflict, lots of drama. They still competing with their ex. They still have drama. They still have, like, even if they're like wanting to make themselves look innocent, they still are arguing with an ex. I'm telling you, even if they are going to release them. They are going to release them, but even with them choosing you, they have a brand new beginning to start over with you. But I'm telling you, they're bringing their ex's energy into the connection. Even if they release the person, the energy is still there. Let me go a little bit further with you and this person real quick, Gemini. I have in here Aries. It could be an Aries. Let me see. How does this person feel about you, Gemini? And what are their true intentions? What are they hiding? How do they feel about you? Oh. Their true intentions. Okay. And what are they hiding? I'm going to tell you right now, they see stability and safety with you. I think I could have said that already. They see that. They see you as a stable option. They want balance in love when it comes to you because they are burdened and stressed out. So they probably want peace, right? Everybody, after they come out of a toxic relationship, is like, oh, I want peace. Okay. They play mind games with you when they communicate. So just know that. Their communication, they play mind games. They also feel like they fumbled a few bags. Like they feel like they fumbled a few good people, and they feel like you may be the only good one left. That's why they're going to try to hold on to you. They done messed up. They feel like you the only good thing left. Did I do this? Yeah. Like I said, just judgment and conflict, okay? You got to decide what you want, Gemini. All right, for work. You're going to be exhausted. And you have a renewal, all right? Some of you may have a renewal of a contract, or you may just have, if you take a risk, you may have a renewal with an old job. A position that's very adventurous. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very lighthearted. Maybe you'll be able to like work in your own booth, but you just need to trust the process. Maybe I should say it. Gemini, whoever else is like, whoever this new person is, they're going to get a dream or a download of you being their potential husband or future wife. Out of nowhere, it's just going to come in front of them. Bye. Libra. Money. You get a lot of money. I hear welcome to the good life. You get so much money. You get so much money that you were not expecting, Libra. I'm talking about this check is so big. Like you can go shopping. You can breathe. I feel like, oh, finally, I can breathe. You either get good news or a lot of money that helps you breathe. And like, Spirit's been putting a plan together for you, you know, like you've been looking forward to the future. You've been planning a lot, checking things off. And some of you, your intuition is going to be way more heightened. So you will know, especially if you're a job seeking Libra, you're going to know which company will be best for you. Spirit wants you to know you melt people's hearts. Like people love to hear you speak. You're so deep and you're so in tune, and you leave people speechless after they finish hearing you talk. And this could even be an interview. You go on an interview and they're speechless, like when they are done with you. So you're going to have a lot of people who wish that they were you, and they're trying their best to hold their jealousy back. You know, people around you just trying their best. Like, how did you get so wise? Where did you get this information from? And like, people just want to know, like, who are you? Where did you come from? And where have you been my whole life? Some of you, if you wanted a stay-at-home job, you're going to find a stay-at-home job. Or some of you fell off because you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. You want to be a housewife, or there's something to do with you being like a housewife, or you're into the performing arts and you don't trust nobody with your kids. And this is why you left the real world of working to bring more peace into your home and to your children's life, because you could have been with like the father of your kids, if you have kids, Libra, could have been very like abusive and narcissistic and put you down, and you just want to make more peace with your kids from what they've been through. You could have feel as if you chose the wrong parent for them, and now you feel like it's your job to fix what you feel like. If I would have chose a different husband, if I would have chose a different wife, they wouldn't have to experience the level of trauma that they did. So you could be at home trying to heal yourself, heal your kids, and heal the world, you know? I see you being very protective of yourself and just being protective of your kids and being protective of your household. I don't know why. Like, you do give me like you were going through abuse and you're trying to rebuild your life and protect your kids. That's what it feels like in the energy. And what else? People feel like you're getting stronger. You're getting more stronger. You're getting more like therapeutic and more balanced. If you have been going through interchanges, people notice it, and it's drawing them to you. Like your healing energy draws people to you. It's not even intentional. People just feel drawn to you. There's medicine in your energy and people need it. So if you're even in a building or in an area and you notice people just coming or walking closer to you, wanting to be around you, and it's because you are so safe. Your energy is so safe. People feel like you feel so familiar, like they've known you their whole life, and they can just rest on your shoulder and tell you everything that they've ever been through. You could be harnessing more of your power, your healing powers. I also see like God walking with you. Jesus walks with me. I see God walking with you. Everywhere you go, I see God right with you. That's so powerful and so beautiful. You're like a big, beautiful light to people. People feel at home with you. There's also people who feel like I need to be careful what I say because you pay attention to everything. Let me see. Be careful of people trying to like invite you into their own world. You know, like there's people who have all different kinds of belief systems and they into all different types of things. Be careful of people trying to like prep you to like build a life with you, but they want to bring you into their world. Like make sure you ask people about their belief systems, because your overall energy is like you're going to be conflicted about your destiny. And what's all this memories of love with everybody? There could be an ending. Let me see. I just tell you this thing. If there's an ending to a connection, it's because it was the universe blocking it. You're going to get things are going to come out. Things are going to come out about this person, and you're going to understand why it had to come to an end. All right. You're going to find out something really, really huge about someone that could have actually been blocking your destiny. Can I tell you that? This person could have been blocking you from growing. This person could have been blocking you. This person could have been even like fighting you in the spiritual realm. It's kind of weird. It's really weird, but you'll see how that comes out. I hear what's in the dark comes to light. You're going to find out. And you're going to find a way to make it. No matter what, you're going to find a way to make it. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Your faith. Your faith could be tested. This is probably why God is with you and watching over you so strongly. Your faith could be tested. And when your faith is tested, there's lots of things that the enemy will try to distract you with and try to like blind you from the truth. And that's because you have a big destiny in front of you. All right. Singles. Single ladies. All right. Singles. Yeah. See, something that begins, it just ends. It's lots of heartbreak. Ten of Swords. Something that was moving so slow. But if you do have a breakup, if you do have heartbreak, and if a connection was moving slow, you have a brand new offer from an air sign that's going to come in. So whatever happens, you're going to have karmic justice for it. I want to be more than friends. Spirit says you knew that there was something more to it. You just you couldn't put your finger on it. All right. So see, trust. You're going to be so exhausted. Spirit wants you to trust. You have lots of money coming. And yeah. Be careful of procrastinating on something that you're supposed to do. Be careful. See what I'm saying? Like, be careful of starting to compare yourself. Be careful of procrastinating if like God gave you a vision that you are supposed to be working on. Be careful of procrastinating. You have lots of money, but you may go through like self-worth. And you know, with the self-worth, I don't know if it's like sometimes if you have a breakup, it can bleed into your work. So just be careful of that. See, you've been praying. You've been trying to find like a financial breakthrough. You're getting impatient. I'm telling you, like your faith is being tested. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So for you, I see you, somebody could be panicking about your connection to a coworker. This is weird. Hold on, Taurus. I got you. I got you, Taurus. They feel like you put fear inside of them and they struggle to be themselves around you and they don't want to mess anything up. And they feel like you are looking for new love. Like you've seen the potential in them and they've been waiting on an opportunity like this for so long. And they feel like they could have took too long. And they notice that you aren't as connected or you don't communicate with them as much as you used to. And they wanted to invite you out more and they wanted to get to know you, but they weren't being direct and they weren't being honest. And somebody can be beating themselves up because they could feel like they lost an opportunity with you. And they want to find a way to restore the connection. They want to get your heart in it. They feel like at first your heart was in it and they feel like they could have lost your trust. And they feel like you're more wiser than them. And you're indestructible. Like somebody could have told them like you're indestructible, like nothing can hold you back. But when they met you, they could have thought you were hopeless and helpless. But they could have found out that you are indestructible. Like they may feel, you know, Like you're a Taurus, you act just like a Taurus, you know? And they feel like you don't need them. You don't need them no more, and that you have your eyes on someone else. Let me see. They may even feel like you need to wear your real hair. You know, like if you add extensions, they may feel like you need to wear your real hair. And I don't know. This person, they just seem like they freaking out. Their energy just gives me like they're freaking out, you know? But Spirit says they're embarrassed. They could be really, really embarrassed. And they could be paying someone for advice. Like maybe they have a reader. They could be paying somebody for advice, or let me see. Be careful of your bank institution like restricting you so that you won't be able to use your money. You may need to call your bank when it comes to a card. Like a credit card, a debit card. Damn. Memories of love. See, there's like ending. Like somebody was trying their best to be patient. And somebody can also feel like you're about to blow up. Like things are about to take off in your life. And you may look really easy to please, but you're actually way more harder than what they thought. Let me see. Yeah. You could be ending a connection, moving on from a connection. It's like you want something, you need more security, you need more certainty. But how you moving on and then you have harmony and fulfillment. Or you could be waiting, you're waiting. You're waiting for the real thing. You're waiting for the real thing. You're going to be binge watching shows. It's just weird. It's like there's two things that are happening. Somebody also feels like you're a chameleon and you can fit in with anybody, and that you can go 0 to 100 real quick, and that for any reason you can just pick up and leave. What else? There's something going, whoever you're connected to, Taurus, there's something going on with them. Oh, I can find out. Duh. Let me see. What is going on with the person that Taurus is connected to? See? 7 of Swords ain't no good stuff. That's like deception. Like things are going on behind the scenes that you have no idea about. Spirit says like they need to be more clear about what they want. Let me see. Or do they feel like you're being deceptive? They wonder if you're deceiving them. There's just secrets. There's secrets going on with this person. They could feel as if you could have disconnected from them to go be back with somebody else that you were with before. or that you could have left them in order to connect with somebody else. That you need real love, you need real affection, and they feel like they could have been your hype man. They could have been... Let me tell you something. I have in here a Capricorn. There's two things with your person. Like, they could have been taking too long to make a move and you needed something real. So if you had two options, you could be dealing with one option instead. But I hear like flirts with everybody and could have been trying to like steal your ideas. If you, and also like trying to move back in with an ex, or they also feel like spiritually you're way more stronger and you stand out more than them. Somebody's spying on you, Taurus. That's all. It could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. Their moon could be in Cancer. They think that you're getting closer to your happily ever after and they wanted to change it for you. Like, they feel like they've been there for you, and they've been there for you in your seasons when things were going bad and you felt rejected, and they could feel like things are changing for you. And it's all, this is mixed up. This is so mixed up. Like, somebody can be playing the victim when it comes to a situation, but I feel like they could be the cause of the downfall. Like, I don't really understand. But there's a lot of things going on behind your back that you don't know of. There's just a lot of like, let me see, what is up with this person? They could even be coming up with all kinds of things of why you staying away from them. They wonder if you came in their life to teach them a lesson, and they could be the downfall of why things fell apart. It's just weird. They do wish you well. They feel so happy with you. They miss being with you. You let me down. Somebody feels let down by you. They feel like you just storm out, you just storm off, you just take back your love, you take back your power, you take back your influence over their life. You were helping them. They thought that they could trust you, and then all of a sudden you turned your back on them. It's something going on with this person. But I feel like when it comes to love, though, like I did say, you have somebody completely new. But you're still going to be thinking about your other person, but you have somebody completely new. And if see, this person missed an opportunity with you. I knew it. They missed an opportunity with you. They had so much drama. Some of them was on drugs. Some of them were on drugs. You could have left and became single. You guys could have also had issues with communication. It's like they needed to speak up. Like, what you want? You could have emotionally disconnected and been working on your finances and wondering, like, what are you going to do? What's going to happen? Like, I'm not hearing from you. Do you just want attention from me, or do you want to be friends? Like, what do you want? Person taking a sweet time, and you spontaneously just meet somebody new who has it together. So that's what's going to happen for you, Taurus. That's what's going to happen for you. All right, let me see what is... See, the end of a tough cycle. And look at the bigger picture. you know? So you're going to be focusing on the bigger picture of love when it comes to people and who you allow in your life or in your space. Like, this is what you want out of love. Can this person give it to me? Is this what I need? Are they going to be too filled with drama? Are they going to leave this person? Like, what are they going to do? If people leave you in confusion, you may just start to bail out. Like, afraid of somebody wasting your time. When it comes to work, there's lots of money. But you being exhausted too. This, like, everybody. Spirit wants you to heal your perception of, oh, it's coming to a completion. You could have felt like things were failing for you, and you could have been comparing yourself to other people and felt like they were doing better, but it could have been your perception that needed to heal. It shows completion. It shows lots of abundance. You having the courage to trust yourself and you making money. Somebody may even try to like blame you of being like an unfit parent when all along they were the one that were like an unfit parent the whole entire time. Cancer. Cancer. Somebody's going to be spying on you. They've been spying on you, or they're going to be spying on you. And they could have been like waiting for an opportunity, like to get a chance with you. If this person missed an opportunity with you in the past, they're spying on you because they're trying to find out when is the perfect moment for them to come back in and try to clean up what they done to you. And if they do come and say anything, Spirit says it took them so much like courage. It took this person so much courage to like speak to you because they've been beating up on themselves behind the scenes about how things fell apart. So if they do say anything, it was hard for them. And they feel like they had karma for what they've done to you. Like they've been getting so much karma, and they realize like hurting you was like the worst thing they could have ever done. And they know that it was their trauma and pain that was like pushing you away. It was their trauma. It was their pain. They knew that you were a good person all along. They knew that you didn't deserve that. They just watch you. That's all they do is just watch. So if they ever come forward, just know that it took them so much to come forward and admit to you that you didn't deserve that. So somebody is in deep remorse, like stalking you. Even if it's a friend, even if it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a friend. They also think that you have a better life than them. They watch everything about you. Like if you post on social media, they look at your clothes, they look at what you got. It's like you took control over your life since this person could have hurt you. You took back control. You took back your power. You even seem way more mature and more fit than how they left you. You seem way more mature, and they just watch you. I don't know if this person will ever come forward. In their gut, they knew all along that they were the problem. But it's like at the time, it's like arrogance and pain could have took over it. So they couldn't really say that to you. Like they were so arrogant, and they were so jaded by what they went through that they didn't even have any room in their heart to like love you or pour back into you. So they know that they are the problem. The biggest thing is every time I want to say like I'm the problem, I almost feel like reluctant to say it. So they could be holding back on that. It's like they could have been ripped from everything. Like they allowed their pain to break them down to nothing. Like they have nothing left. Like no friends, barely any money, barely making it. And they're just looking all around them, and they're just like, shit. I've allowed my pain to create black magic in my own life. So this could have even had been a person who was into like magic and thought that they can use magic to ruin other people when you've been trying to get their attention. And the truth is, it's like everything that they were trying to do to harm others, it like tore them down, you know? And they feel like they just wasted their time. They wasted their life. They wasted their energy when they could have been being kinder and loving to you. But I don't know if they will ever use these words or communicate this to you. They feel like you're very bored with them and that you're cleaning up your life from what they've done. They could be like a person that they come into your life and just create a storm. You know, you could have been happy-go-lucky and chasing your dreams and working on yourself and trying to save money. Some of you guys trying to buy property and you were just trying to do so many things. And, you know, you could have just been a happy-go-lucky person and then they just try to tear you down. They were very negative, like spreading their negativeness on you and trying to change your mind about things. And they feel like, honey, you said, you just turned your back and this, like, okay, bye. And they're actually amazed by it. It's actually very inspirational. Will they use it to try to do the same for themselves? I doubt it. Because I feel like this person wouldn't even know where to begin, you know? They wouldn't even know where to begin. But everybody recognizes you now. You have a lot of star power, Cancer. You need to use it. You have a lot of star power. And the opposite sex will be really attracted to you in this season. A lot of males wanting to take you out, wanting to get a chance to know you and want to get closer to you and seeing so much inside of you. So this is like a good opportunity for you to use this energy and go after what you really want. I even hear like the answers to your prayers are starting to come true. And if things didn't work out in the past, you're starting to understand why it couldn't. Why didn't things happen the way you wanted them to, when you wanted them to? You're going to start to see why. And if you have kids, people feel like your kids got so big and they're growing up so fast and they look so good. Like you have good looking children, you know? Like your kids are so good looking. Let me see. Overall energy for Cancer. You're going to be getting your kitchen fixed. You have something. It could be like something in the window, your kitchen window or something in your kitchen that's going to get fixed this week. Certain people can even see you as like a heartbreaker. If you have any passions, things that you've been focusing on for work, it's like things are about to take off in your life for you. Yeah. You get a lot of recognition and reward and a lot of people who want to help you and a lot of people that find you funny and so nice. So nice and so funny. All right. And people who find you like business minded or your business savvy is getting more stronger. Singles. Single Cancers. What's going on? You get a wish. Let me see. Oh. I don't know. There could be lots of like, first of all, it could be a lot of people competing for your heart. And if you have like a manipulator, you're going to close the door on this manipulator and take your energy back and stand your ground on them. It could have been somebody who tried to have you in a love triangle. I hear cut them off right away. You could get advice and somebody's going to tell you to cut them off right away. You don't have to go back to that. You don't have to choose somebody who is hurting you. So you're going to get advice to cut this person off, but then you have people who are competing for you. All right. For work. You're changing your job or things, you know what it is? I feel like what's changing is you're going from a season where it was hard for you to make money to like lots of money coming in, and you are destined for this. Like, you're destined to make lots of money, save lots of money. Some of you want to retire early, and you're going to be able to make like early retirement. A personal issue, like if you had issues when it comes to a job, Spirit says like it will resolve. You've been contemplating and meditating about this. You've been trying to plan for this and to breathe. All right. You've been working really hard. Make sure that you take time to breathe. And confidence is all you needed to be more successful or to go after the things you truly wanted. You just needed to heal or work on your confidence. And Spirit said breath work will really help you. Like, even if you take 10 minutes out the day to do like a meditation, it will truly help you, especially when it comes to like work, when you get overwhelmed. All right. I send you all so much love and light. Yeah.